there is no vision, the people perish. Okay? The English Standard Version says, where there is no prophetic vision, the people cast off all restraint. When it says they cast off all restraint, what it literally means is that they do everything. When there is no vision, people will do anything. Yeah. When there's not vision, people will get in any type of relationship. When there's no vision, people will join any kind of church. When there's no vision, people will be in school for years getting a degree that they don't need. When there's no vision. When there's no vision, a family can't be built. When there's no vision, a city can't be built. A church can't be built. Finances can't be built. When there's no vision, people will do anything. You'll go buy things you don't need when you don't have a vision for your money. Yeah. You'll go buy things that you don't need. You know, I remember one day when I was a kid, my mom and my dad, they both, every Friday was McDonald's night. We did McDonald's or pizza, because you had TGI Friday. Y'all remember TGI Friday? Some of y'all remember TGI Friday? We had TGI Friday. Y'all don't remember that? You know, Thank God for Friday, Family Matters. You know, had a whole bunch of other stuff. And so, Step what? I ain't like Step by Step. You like Step by Step? Better than Family Matters? Yes. Not better than Family Matters. Yeah, Family Matters was the thing. And then they started getting demonic with Sabrina the Teenage Witch and stuff, you know. But anyway, but during those times, my mom and my dad, they would always get us like McDonald's or something. Now, watch me. One Friday, my mom got off work, my dad got off of work, and for some reason, they did not communicate. So since they didn't communicate, both of them went to McDonald's. And when they got home, everybody had 2 Happy Meals. Everybody had 2 Happy Meals. Now, what seemed as a kid to be a blessing was actually the mismanagement of resources. Amen. Because where there is not vision, resources will be mismanaged. You have a woman, the only power she got is her purity. But she does not have vision for the future. And so the first man she gets with, she gives away all of her buying power. So now no matter what relationship she gets in, she don't even have the resources that she needs to buy his respect. Because she did not have vision, so she gave away her buying power. You know, when there is not vision, you will mismanage resources. If a church does not have vision, it'll mismanage people. Most of you are looking for a church because in some way you've been mismanaged. Because you was in a church that did not have vision. You have people that were hurt by the church a long time ago, never went to church again. Because they were in a church that didn't have vision. And now that they're in a church that got vision, they don't know how to act because all of a sudden, they're important. And when you have been unimportant for a long time, to be important, it makes you afraid. Because now you have to be responsible. You got to show up on time. You got to do things. You got responsibilities. Vision will always birth responsibility. That's important to write down. Vision will always birth responsibility. In order for anything to grow, everyone that is a part of the vision must have the responsibility of carrying the vision. One of the greatest things that I come into as a pastor is people that want to, how can I say this? People that want to, one of my mentors, we just came kind of from his place, Apostle Fred Turner. One of the things he tells me all the time, he said, look, if they can't pray with you, they can't lead with you. If they can't pray with you, they can't lead with you. Because I found out with building anything, is certain people that just want the blessing, but they don't want the process. So if your church got 1,000 people, they'll come. Come on. Yeah, when you get your own building, they'll come. Oh yeah, when you got a nice sign out there and there's lights and all the ushers, none of the ushers are crazy. You know, everybody's clean cut, everybody looks good. See, I'll join the church like that. Because I know since they've already done all the work, I ain't got to do nothing. And so whenever there's something in progress, people shy away.
Yeah, that's good.
And you got to be careful with people that hook up with you after the process. They hook up with you after deliverance. Oh, Jesus. They hook up with you after you got a good job, after you got a nice car, after you got everything together. Now they want to be your best friend. No, if you weren't there for the process, don't expect the blessing. Number 2, encouraging life-changing service. Vision must be present if you are going to enable or encourage life-changing service. People will give you mediocre service if there is no vision. But did you know, whether you know it or not, nobody wants to work at McDonald's. That's why when you go, you get mediocre service. Wow. That was not a part of my vision. This is not a part of my plan. This is not where I designed, or this is not where I purpose to be at this point in my life. And situations, circumstances like that have a way of taking your encouragement. They take your motivation. And so vision must be present to encourage life-changing service. Number 3, vision must be present to build authentic community. In Atlanta, what we've seen is people have gathered around personalities and not vision.
Yeah.
Because if you gather around a personality, when the personality changes or falls, people scatter. Because where there is no vision, people cast off all restraint. So you have a Moses, when he's there, everybody's in line. But as soon as he goes up to get a reiteration of the vision, where there's no vision, people cast off all restraint. All of a sudden they're taking their gold, their bracelets, their jewelry, their earrings into the hands of Aaron, and they're going to build a pseudo-vision. This is why strong leadership is important. Because if there's not a leader in the house, somebody will make one.
Wow.
You're right.
Now this is good. Write this down. Through large scale, long-range planning. So when you're dealing with strategy, you're not dealing with just the day-to-day things. You're dealing with large-scale things, long-range things. Okay, when you're dealing with strategy, you're dealing with things that may not be implemented for years down the line. When you're building something, you don't build it according to the people that are here. You build it according to what God has promised in the future. So you don't operate a ministry that only has 100 people like it has 100 people. You operate it like it has 1,000. And so when you're dealing with strategy, you're dealing with the large-scale effects and the long-term effects, okay? Now, the reason you do this is to ensure 2 things: security and victory. Security and victory, all right? So strategy is the plan in which a nation has for both its resources and its forces in times of peace and in times of war.